Hi my lovelies, and welcome to my monthly mend along video. If you're new around here, basically once a month I pick something from my mending pile to fix up with visible mending, and I document the process. So if that's something that you are interested in, then definitely hit that subscribe button to be notified as soon as I upload one of these videos. Okay, so this month I have got a Breton t-shirt to fix up. It's from the company called Crew Clothing, and I bought it off Vinted. I think it was only like £4 or £5 or something. But the reason the person was selling it was because it had a few holes down the sleeve, and I just thought, oh, I can fix those up really easily. So yeah, I want to fix it up before I start wearing it, because I think the holes will probably get quite big quite quickly. So yeah, so I thought that would be a fun little project to do, and I thought I would try something that I've never done before, which is darning triangles with one of our Speedarner Mending Looms. So if you're unfamiliar with one of those tools, basically it speeds up the process of darning. So if you find darning takes you a lot of time to do, then it will make the process a bit quicker. And essentially it speeds up the part where you weave over and under vertical threads. So yeah, it makes the process a bit quicker and a bit more relaxing. So normally with one of those tools, I would do like a square or a rectangle patch. But this time, like I said, I thought I'd try a triangle. And the process is a little bit different. So if you're here on YouTube and you're looking for some sort of tutorial for using a like Speedarner or Speedweve type tool, just a little bit of a disclaimer that this probably isn't going to be the video for you. You might come back to this once you've tried some kind of square or rectangle. And if you are looking for some kind of tutorial, then definitely consider buying one of our Speedarner Mending Looms, because you will get automatic access to our full series of mending tutorials, which will take you from start to finish. Okay, so I think that's enough chit chat. Let's get mending. So yeah, I'm going to start with this hole here, the one that's the highest on the sleeve. For this mend, I'm going to use some of our extra fine organic cotton. It's a perfect weight for t-shirts. I'll just show you the thickness. So It's kind of like double the thickness of a standard sewing machine cotton. So it's, yeah, quite lightweight. But what I'm going to do, because I'm using the Speedarner, and I want to make sure the weft and I want to make sure the warp and weft are balanced, I'm going to use this thread doubled up. So yeah, just basically going to cut one long length and then fold it in half, and then thread the needle like that. So I've got this colour, which is 321, this sort of winey colour, which is 317, and this one, which is 297. I'll pop the names up as well, just so you know what the names of the colours are. So yeah, I think that'd be, and it kind of tones really nicely, I think, with this this tea. So I think I'll start with, yeah, I think I'll start with the greeny colour. And I'm just going to make the triangles a solid colour. I think they'll be like more impactful that way. In terms of needles, I'm going to use the 48 millimeter ballpoint needle. These fine ballpoint needles are great for t-shirt mends. It kind of doesn't really snag any of the fabric. So yeah, and this one's really nice and fine, so when I pull it through the fabric, the eye of the needle is not going to cause too much damage either. So just made sure I've got the hooks in the upright position. As I'm adding the warp lines in, I'm just going to follow this line instead of doing a straight line. I'm going to stagger my warp lines all the way up to the left here. So I've just done all the warp lines. So yeah, now I'm ready to start the weft lines, which are the horizontal lines. So yeah, I'm just using the same length of thread. I did cut it here, but in the end I think I'm just going to end up with 4 loose ends to tidy up. Okay, so I'm going to push the hooks to the left, which is going to give me a really nice channel to just feed my needle through, so I can go through over and under alternate vertical threads. So that's the advantage of using Speedarner. It just speeds up that process of weaving over and under. So instead of weaving all the way across, I'm just going to weave the first hook here, and then I'm going to secure, instead of sort of securing my thread over on this side, I'm going to secure it on this line, like so. I've just secured it there. I'm going to push the hooks over to the direction I'm weaving in, and then I'm going to secure this line, this weft line, just on this vertical line of my triangle. So the next horizontal line, I'm going to weave under the vertical threads on 2 hooks. Secure my line there in between. And then going back this way, just weave under 2 of the hooks. Okay, so I don't think I'm actually going to manage to fit in another weft line. So what I'm going to do is just undo this final warp line that I added in. Because I snipped the end, I can do this quite easily. Just gonna feed that back out. Okay, so that's it done. Let me just show you. So what I'm going to do next is take off the Speedarner and then attach the loops down. So now I've got these loops which I just need to sew down. Okay, so that's the first one done, and then I'm going to do another 2 down here in like that, maybe like that or something. So that's the 3 mends done. I tried to switch up the direction of, or the angles of the triangles, which I think works really nicely. Yeah, I just need to wash it to kind of set the mends and get rid of these lines. But yeah, I think that worked really well. If you've really enjoyed this month's video, then please drop me a like, and feel free to ask any questions in the comments and I'll answer them as best I can. Right, I hope you have a fab June, my lovelies, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.